Alexa and I have been very focused on political corruption and in our backyard in Utah. And so many people say, Jason, it feels like you're getting too caught up on the abuse and the ritual abuse. And we have been very caught up on that. And the fact of the matter is, quite frankly, we don't know of anything more important to be covering than this topic. You look at what's going on with Epstein. There is a corruption in this country that supersedes the left and right politics. The people on Epstein's list are not just Democrats. Corruption doesn't follow party lines. And what we know and what's being uncovered with what's going on with Epstein is that we have politicians and people in power who are being recorded doing heinous acts and crimes with children. And it is both parties tied to it, which is why no one wants that list out and why both parties are pointing the fingers at each other. Republicans say, well, Democrats aren't going to, if they had the information, they'd let it out because they won't expose. No, they're all on it. Or not all, but many people are on that. And again, we speak to people in Utah. And if there's one group of people that should understand it should be the people in Utah who understand what secret combinations are, that they are secret acts that these people engage in, and they promise to protect each other, which is why you don't see anyone ever have any account. It's why you see people like P. Diddy and people like David Hamblin continue to run free. But the thing people need to ask is, these people who are being recorded in these acts, these politicians, who is it that's recording them? Who is it that's pulling the strings? And that is the real enemy here. And the fact of the matter is, this is even coming out on Tucker Carlson, that these are not just simple fetishes, that there is something evil beneath the surface here. And I believe there is something evil beneath the surface, and it is the same thing we're exposing in our backyard. And so while, yes, Alexa and I have actually wanted to stop covering this content, we've wanted to stop this whole podcast and move. Our kids have left. But what we know is we have a God-given responsibility to fight this fight. And this is no longer a fight of left versus right. This is a fight of good versus evil. And everyone knows that. But I think it's time we start focusing on the real heart of this fight. When we talk about the coming, everyone can see what's coming with all the digital, surveillance state, with digital currency, with the social credit score, with Palantir. We are moving towards a very dangerous place that quite frankly, I'm not going to not say that the mark of the beast, these things are coming, the Antichrist. And the sooner we start to recognize what this fight is and who the enemy is and stop getting caught in the left versus right, the more effective we can fight. And I just want to remind you of a scripture that to me is very powerful, of why we should be focusing on these things. And this is, again, to our Utah audience, Doctrine and Covenants, section 123. Wherefore that we should waste and wear out our lives in bringing to light all the hidden things of darkness, wherein we know them. There are hidden things of darkness. And while I know this topic is not comfortable for many, many people, the fact of the matter is, we know these things are real. That the things we've been talking about, the Hamblin statements with these girls, we believe it to be true enough that we're willing to now be $40,000 into a lawsuit. That we do not have people just handing us enough money to cover that. We're covering much of that out of our own pockets. And to those of you who have helped us, God bless you. We appreciate you. But Alexa and I believe this fight is real, and we are willing to fight it because we do not know what's more important than fighting at the root of the evil in this country, and it is saturating our backyards.